Aibon. So today's lesson is going to focus about places around the town. දැන් අද lesson එකේදී අපි focus කරන්න යන්නේ town එක වටේ තියෙන තැන් මොනවද? ඒ තැනට යන්නේ කොහොමද? directions ගන්නෙ කොහොමද? නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ directions කොහොමද අපි එතනට යන්නේ කියන එක අහලා කතා බහ කරන conversations සහ descriptions ගැන තමයි අපි බලන්නේ. Right? So we are going to find out about how to talk when you're talking about places around the town, right? All right. Do you live in a village, town or city? Right? තමන් ජීවත් වෙන්නේ ගමකද, ටවුමකද, එහෙම නැත්නම් නගරෙද? Which places in the town do you often visit? Or it can be which places in the village do you often visit? Or it can be which places in the city do you often visit? Okay? එතකොට තමන් ටවුමේ කොහෙද යන තැන් නිතරම බලන්න යන තැන් තමන් ගමේ හිටියොත් කොහෙද නිතරම යන තැන් තමන් නගරේ හිටියොත් කොහෙද නිතරම යන තැන් මොනවද? Right? So let me answer the questions according to my knowledge, what I do, and then you can answer what is true for yourself. Right? දැන් මම මෙතන ලියන්නේ මං ගැන විස්තර ඕගොල්ලෝ කතා කරනකොට නැත්තම් මේවට answers ලියනවා නම් ඕගොල්ලෝ ලියන්න ඕනේ ඕගොල්ලෝ ගැන ඇත්ත දේවල්. Right? So do you live in a village, town or city? I live in a city. Okay? Or you can say I live in a town. I live in the village. Okay? Which places in the city do you often visit? Okay? So let me write about what is true for me. I would say I often visit the supermarket, gas station, and pharmacy. Okay, so these are the places I usually visit. Okay, or these are the places I often visit. I often visit the supermarket, gas station and pharmacy. ඉතින් මම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් නැත්නම් නිතරම වගේ යන්නේ සුපර්මාකට් එකට සහ gas station එකට ඊට අමතරව pharmacy එකට. So what is true for you? You can write the answers. තමන්ට ඇත්ත වෙන්නේ මොනවද? ඒ ටික මෙතන ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Right? All right. Moving on. Imagine that you're going on shopping to get your household needs. Where would you go? Right? දැන් හිතන්න තමන් shopping යනවා ගෙදරට අවශ්‍ය කරන බඩු ටිකක් ගන්න. තමන් කොහෙටද යන්නේ? දැන් මොනවද අපිට ඕන බඩු? Let's see. You need a pair of shoes for jogging. You need some vegetables and fruit. You need to buy a new vest. Okay? So these are the things that you want. You want shoes for jogging. You want some vegetables and fruit. And you want a new vest. Okay? So if you want these things, where would you go? So you have to go to different shops or places. If you go to a mall, maybe you can get everything, but still you need to go to different shops. Then තමන් හිතන්න ඕනේ තමන් shopping යනවා කියලා. ඒ shopping යන්නේ තමන්ට ඕන බඩු ටිකක් ගන්න. එතකොට තමන් කොහෙටද යන්නේ? මොනවද ඒ බඩු සපත්තු කුට්ටමක් ජොගින් යන්න. පළතුරු ටිකකුයි එළවලු ටිකකුයි ගන්නත් ඕනේ. ඊට අමතරව අලුත් වෙස්ට් එකක් ගන්නත් ඕනේ. එතකොට කොහෙටද අපි යන්නේ? Right? So I would go to the shoe shop named. Let me just put the answers below so that I think it will be easier for you. Okay, so let's just put 1 dot, 2 dots, and 3 dots. Okay, so that it's easier for you. So, if I want to buy a pair of shoes for jogging, okay, I would go to Bata. Okay, so Bata is the name of the shop, so I would go to Bata, or you can say I would go to the shoe shop named Bata. Okay, so I'll write that also. I would go to the shoe shop named Bata. Okay, so there you go. I would go to Bata, or you can say I would go to the shoe shop named Bata. So let's have a look at the second one. If you need some fruit or vegetables, where would you go? I would go to the supermarket. So you can write any supermarket that you like to go to. Where would you go if you need to buy a vest? I would go to the clothes shop. You can write any name of the shop that you want to, right? That is fine. I'm not using it because then it's like I'm talking about a certain brand, right? So I'm not writing it, but you can write it. Whichever place you go shopping, if you're using a specific supermarket, you can say I go to the, or I go to the place, right? දැන් මෙතනදී පළවෙනි එක තමයි තමන්ට සපත්තු කුට්ටමක් ගන්න ඕන නම් jogging යන්න, right? So you can say I would go to Bata. මම Bata කියන කඩේට යනවා. I'm not promoting either one, okay? So this is only to teach you that you can use these names. So please bear in mind, it is not at any form of promoting any of the brands, right? මම promote කරනවා නෙවෙයි either one. පාඩම කියන් ඔයාලට උගන්වන්න විතරක් use කරන්නේ name එක. ඒ හින්දා එක කිසිම විදියකට promotion එකක් හැටියට මම use කරනවා නෙවෙයි, right? So I would go to Bata. මම Bata එකට යනවා. නැත්තම් කියන්න පුළුවන් I would go to the shoe shop. එතනින් නවත්තන්නත් පුළුවන්. මම සපත්තු කඩේට තමයි යන්නේ. Or you can say I would go to the shoe shop named Bata. මම සපත්තු කඩේට යනවා. ඒකේ නම තමයි Bata. So ඒ කැමති ඕනම form එකකින් උත්තරේ දෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ තුනෙන් ඕනම එකක් හරි. right? ඊළඟ එක පළතුරු සහ එළවලු ගන්න යනවා නම් කොහෙටද යන්නේ? I go to the supermarket. මම supermarket එකට යන්නේ. තමන් යන supermarket එකේ නමක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒක දාන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන. ඒත් කමක් නැහැ. මේ ඉස්සෙල්ලා කරපු example එක වගේ. right? Next one, අලුත් vest එකක් ගන්න ඕන නම් I go to the clothes shop. මං ඇඳුම් කඩේට යන්නේ. ඉස්සෙල්ලා මේ answer එක ලිව්වා වගේම Bata කියන එක. You can write whichever clothes shop that you go to, that is fine. Okay? Right. You need a packet of salt. Where do you go? Do you go to the pharmacy? No. Do you go to the salon? No. Where do you go? You go to the supermarket, right? So So you can say, I would go to the supermarket. Second one. Got to put the dots here. Second one, you need a bottle of fresh milk, okay? So again, I would go to the supermarket because that's where we find fresh milk again. You need a cake. I would go to the bakery. You are hungry and would like to eat some short eats. Again, I would go to the bakery. Next one. You need 2 single rule books. Then, where would I go? I would go to the bookshop or bookstore. Next one, you need a card of Panadol. Where would I go? I would go to the pharmacy. Right, so here you have your answers. So if you want a packet of salt, okay, අපිට ගන්න තියෙනවා ලුණු පැකට් එකක් හරි කිරි බෝතලයක් හරි අපි යන්නේ supermarket එකට. So I would go to the supermarket. And the second one, you need fresh milk, kiri, right? Fresh kiri තියන්නේ ඒ supermarket එකේ. You need a cake. අපිට cake එකක් ඕනේ. ගන්නේ කොහෙන්ද? I would go to the bakery. You are hungry and would like to eat some short eats. Short eats ටිකක් කන්න ඕනේ මොකද හරිම බඩගිනි. So, where would you go? I would go to the bakery. Okay? You need 2 single rule books. මොනවද ඕනේ? Single rule පොත් දෙකක් ඕනේ. කොහෙටද අපි යන්නේ? I would go to the bookstore. නැත්තම් තව වචනයක් තියෙනවා. You can even write bookshop. Right? You need a card of Panadol. Where would you go? I would go to the pharmacy. Right? So here are the places, or these are some of the places you see around your town or city or village, right? The supermarket, bakery, bookstore, pharmacy. All right. Asking for directions. So, if you want to find out where another place is, you don't know where it is, you ask someone, excuse me, where is this place? Okay, where can I find a bookshop? Where can I find a pharmacy? So you would ask. When you ask, the other person would respond to you and say, it's here next to this place. It's around the corner. It's across this place. So that is giving directions. Some people call it giving directions, right? එතකොට දැන් මෙතනදී අපි කරන්න ඕනේ කතා බහක්. Directions කියන්නේ අපි කෙනෙක්ගේ මොකක් හරි අහනවා. මෙතන කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? දැන් අපි හරියටම තැන දන්නේ නැත්නම් අපි අහනවා අනේ කොහෙද ඉස්කෝලේ තියෙන්නේ? කොහෙද බුක් ෂොප් එක තියෙන්නේ? එතකොට ඒ වගේ වෙන සංවාදයක් තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ කතා බහක්, right? So, let's ask. Asking for directions. Where is the Barclay Hotel? Okay. So let's write down, where is the Barclay Hotel? Okay? So කොහෙද Barclay Hotel එක තියෙන්නේ? දැන් ඒක තමයි මේ කතා බහේදී අහන්නේ. So street between, excuse me, you know between කියන්නේ මැද, between, okay? Excuse me කියන්නේ සමාවන්න, right? Sorry කියන එකම නෙවෙයි, කෙනෙක් මොකක් හරි වැඩක් කරගෙන සමාවන්න පොඩ්ඩක් මට උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද කියන අරමුණේ, right? Street කියන්නේ පාරක්, street එකක්, right? So there's a woman, so moving on, asking for directions. Now, actually, when you say asking for directions, it means that you're not sure where a place is and you ask someone and say, hello, can you tell me where the bookshop is? Can you tell me where the pet shop is? Can you tell me where the library is? So you're asking someone how to get to a place. Okay, so that is what you mean by asking for directions. Now here you have a woman and a man having a conversation about where is the Barclay Hotel, right? Then directions කියලා කියන්නේ අපිට යම් කිසි තැනක් හරියටම දන්නේ කොහෙද කියලා හැබැයි අපිට එතනට යන්න ඕනේ. ඒ හින්දා අපි අහනවා අනේ මේක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? ඒ අහන එක තමයි අපි කියන්නේ direction කියලා. ඉතින් මෙතනදී මේ සංවාදය වෙන්නේ Barclay Hotel එකට යන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක අහන්න, right? So it is about the Barclay Hotel. Okay? Asking for directions, where is the Barclay Hotel? Now you have three words here. Excuse me, between, street. Right? මෙතන වචන තුනක් තියෙනවා. Excuse me, පොඩ්ඩක් සමාව වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? Not sorry. Okay? කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් වැඩක් කරගෙන ඉනකොට අපි කියනවා excuse me. That's what you mean by that. Between, මැද. Street, පාර. Right? So let's have a look at the first one. Excuse me. Where is the Barclay Hotel? It's on Robson Street. Where on Robson? Between the library and the park. Or you can say it's between the library and the park. So I'll write that also. You can say it's between the library and the park, right? So let's practice this again. Excuse me, where is the Barclay Hotel? It's on Robson Street. Where on Robson? It's between the library and the park, right? So then මෙතන කතා බහ වෙලා ගෑනු කෙනා අහනවා excuse me කොහෙද Barclay Hotel එක තියෙන්නේ? It's on Robson Street. ඒක තියෙන්නේ Robson පාරේ. Robson Street එකේ, right? Where on Robson? Robson වල කොයි හරියද ඒ පාරේ කොයි හරිය වගේද? In between the library and the park. Library එක සහ park එක මැද තමයි Barclay Hotel එක තියෙන්නේ. Right? So let us practice it one more time with intonation. Excuse me, where is the Barclay Hotel? It's on Robson Street. Where on Robson? It's between the library and the park. All right. Oops. Let us have a look at the next one. So similar way, you have the bookstore next to එහා පැත්තේ bookstore කියන්නේ පොත් කඩේ, across කියන්නේ අනිත් පැත්තේ, right? Excuse me, where can I find a bookstore? There is one across the street. Over there. Yeah, next to that coffee shop. Right? Excuse me, මට කොහෙද පොත් කඩයක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්? There's one across the street. එකක් තියෙනවා street එකෙන් එහා පැත්තේ. Over there, අනතනද? Yep, next to that coffee shop. Oh, අර කෝපි කඩේට එහා පැත්තේ. Right? Kopi bona kade, right? So coffee shop is where you go to have a coffee, right? Now let's practice that with intonation. Excuse me, where can I find a bookstore? There's one across the street. Over there? Yep, next to that coffee shop. Okay? All right. Now we have John and Susan. Similar conversation, okay? I really need to get some exercise. What do you mean by exercise? ව්‍යායාමය. මට පොඩ්ඩක් හොඳට ව්‍යායාමය ඕනේ. Yeah. Why don't you go to the gym? Okay? Oh, you're gym එකකට යන්නේ නැත්තේ. Good idea. නියම අදහසක්. Is there one near here? මේ කොහේ හරි ළඟ තැනක් තියෙනවද? No. නෑ. But there's one on the corner of Maple Street and 2nd Avenue. මේ හරියනම් එකක් නෑ. හැබැයි හරියටම Maple Street එකයි 2nd Avenue එකේ අයිනේ වගේ එහෙම හැරෙනකොටම අයිනේ වගේ තියෙනවා. Right? So here is another typical conversation. Let's practice that with intonation again. I really need to get some exercise. Yeah. Why don't you go to a gym? Good idea. Is there one near here? No, but there's one on the corner of Maple Street and 2nd Avenue. Okay? All right. So, look at the map and give directions. Okay? So here they're asking you, where is the apartment? Okay? The apartment is in the front of the internet cafe. Okay? Next, they're asking you, where is the pet shop? So how do you give directions? When they're asking you about the pet shop, how do you give directions? The pet shop is in between the gas station and bus station. Right? The pet shop is in between the gas station and bus station. So here is the pet shop. So where is it? In between the gas station and the bus station. Next, they are talking about the city hall. Where is the city hall? The city hall is in front of the police station. Not really front, we can say next to the police station. Or we can say the city hall is opposite the hospital, right? So let's write down, right, so the city hall is opposite the hospital. Okay, so it's just opposite the hospital. දැන් මෙතනදී අපි හොයන්න ඕනේ කොහෙද apartments තියෙන්නේ. Where is the apartment? Okay, or where are the apartments The apartment is in front of the internet cafe. Okay, so it's in front of the internet cafe. Where is the pet shop? The pet shop is in between the gas station and bus station. Pet shop එක තියෙන්නේ gas station එකයි bus station එකයි මැද. Where is the city hall? The city hall is opposite the hospital. City hall එක තියෙන්නේ ඉස්පිතාලේ අනිත් පැත්තේ. Right? All right. So let's have a look at the next bit. Now it's your turn to answer some of the places, right? So let's have a look at some of the places. Then ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ වචන ටික use කරලා උත්තර දෙන්න බලන්න සමහරක් තැන් මං දැම්මහම, right? So the first one, where is the library? Okay. Where is the library? Where is the library? It is next to the bookstore, or it is next to the gym, or it is in between the bookstore and gym. So you can say it is next to the bookstore. Right? Next one. Where is the movie theatre? Where is the movie theatre? Okay. So where is the movie theatre? It is where? At the corner of Martin Street. It is at the corner of, Martin Street. Let's have a look at the next one. So we did the movie theatre as well, okay? So we did the pet shop. We also did the city hall. We also did the apartments, okay? So the next one. Where is John's supermarket? It is behind the gym. Right? So we've also done John's supermarket. Okay? So we've used some of the words, right? We've used corner of, right? We've used behind. We've used next to. Let's try something in front of, right? So where is the computer store? Or let's take, where is the hospital? Okay? Let's take the hospital. Where is the hospital? Where is the hospital? It is in front of the city hall. All right, so we have also used in front of, right? We've also used next to, so you can use next to again in something, right? So where is the gym? So we'll use another next to. Where is the gym? Where is the gym? It is next to the library. right. So, දැන් මෙතනදී අපි බලන්න ඕනේ කොහෙද මේක තැන් තියෙන්නේ කියලා. Right? ඉස්සෙල්ලම අපි බලලා තියෙන library එක පුස්තකාලය කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is next to the bookstore. bookstore එකට එහා පැත්තේ. නැත්තම් කියන්න පුළුවන් bookstore එකයි gym එකයි මැද. එක එක විදියට කියන්න පුළුවන්. මම එක විදියක් ගත්තා next to කියන එක use කළා. Where is the movie theater? Right? අපි movies බලන තැන කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is at the corner of Martin Street. Martin Street එකේ කොනේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Where is John's supermarket? John ගේ supermarket එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is behind the gym. Gym එක පිටිපස්සේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Where is the hospital? ඉස්පිතාලේ කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is in front of the city hall. City hall එකට ඉස්සරහින් තියෙන්නේ. Right? Where is the gym? Gym එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is next to the library. Library එකට එහා පැත්තේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Right? Okay. So, let's have a look at the next one. Let's talk about your town or village or city. Right? තමන්ගේ town නැත්නම් village එක නැත්නම් නගරය ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. It is next to the railway station. Railway station එකට එහා පැත්තේ. It is behind the bus stand. Bus stand එකේ පිටිපස්සේ. It is at the corner of Green Street. Green Street එකේ corner එකේ තියෙන්නේ. Right? So here, now you actually have to write the Green Street. This should be capital G, right? Because we're talking about a name of a street. So we should make it capital, right? Okay. So let's try to talk about these different places next to, in front of, at the corner of, behind, next to. So you can use all these words, right? Okay, where is the nearest bookshop? කොහෙද ළඟම තියෙන bookshop එක තියෙන්නේ? Right? It is next to the bakery. Bakery එකට එහා පැත්තේ තමයි bookshop එක තියෙන්නේ. Where is the best restaurant? It is at the corner of, it is at the corner of, let's take a name. Let's take Maple Street. It is at the corner of Maple Street. Okay. You could even say it is at the corner of the Maple Street, but usually it is at the corner of Maple Street. Okay. Where is the railway station? It is opposite. It is opposite the pharmacy. Where is the closest private hospital? It is behind the gas station. Where is the nearest pharmacy? It is in front of the gym. Okay, so here is some information about my town, right? My city. You can answer it in terms of your own city, right? Then, where is the nearest bookshop? කොහෙද ළඟම තියෙන bookshop එක තියෙන්නේ? It is next to the bakery. තියෙන bakeryයට එහා පැත්තේ. Where is the best restaurant? හොඳම කෑම කන්න පුළුවන් restaurant එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is at the corner of Maple Street. Maple Street එකේ corner එකේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Where is the railway station? Railway station එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is opposite the pharmacy. Pharmacy එකෙන් එහා පැත්තේ තියෙන්නේ. Where is the closest private hospital? ළඟම තියෙන private පෞද්ගලික රෝහල කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is behind the gas station. Gas station එකේ පිටිපස්සේ. Where is the nearest pharmacy? ළඟම තියෙන pharmacy එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? It is in front of the gym. Gym එකෙන් gym එකේ ඉස්සරහා තමයි තියෙන්නේ. So here I have given you මම දීලා තියෙන්නේ මගේ නගරේ තියෙන ඇත්ත දේවල් ඕගොල්ලෝ ලියන්න ඕනේ ඕගොල්ලෝගේ ඇත්ත දේවල්. So Maple Street of course මගේ නගරේ නෙවෙයි. I just made it up but you can obviously answer as it is in your one, right? So it is next to the railway station. Railway station එකේ හැපැත්තේ. It is behind the bus stand. Bus stand එකෙන් පිටිපස්සේ. It is at the corner of the Green Street. Green Street එකේ අයිනේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒ වගේ තමන්ට උත්තර දෙන්න පුළුවන් next to, in front of, at the corner of, behind, next to කියලා අයි තියෙනවා. Right? So you can use these words to give directions. තමන්ට directions දෙන්න නම් මේ වගේ වචන පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. මේ එකම වචන ටික නෙවෙයි මේ වගේ වචන තව තියෙනවා ඒව පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. Practice the conversations. දැන් මෙතන තියෙන කතා බහ අපි practice කරන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා අපි බැලුවා කොහොමද directions කියන්නේ එතන තියෙන තැන මෙතන තියෙන තැන කොහොමද අපි කියන්නේ කියලා. දැන් අපි ඒක conversation එකකට දාමු. Excuse me, where is the nearest hospital? It is next to the main bus stand. කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ මේ ළඟම ඉස්පිතාලේ? ඒක තියෙන්නේ මෙතන මේ main bus stand එකට එහා පැත්තේ. Excuse me, where is the nearest cafe? It is behind the JC College. ළඟම තියෙන cafe එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? මේ JC College එක පිටිපස්සේ. Excuse me, where is the nearest pharmacy? So I can say it is in front of the bookstore. Okay? It is in front of the bookstore. So here you have some conversations. You must practice the conversations with intonation, right? Excuse me, where is the nearest hospital? It is next to the main bus stand. Excuse me, where is the nearest cafe? It is behind JC College. Excuse me, where is the nearest pharmacy? It is in front of the bookstore. Right? So this way you can practice, ask where a place is and then answer. If you don't have anyone, you can even practice this on your own and record yourself. Then කවුරුත් ඉන්නම ඕනේ තමම ප්‍රශ්නෙත් අහලා තමන්ටම උත්තරේ දෙන්න පුළුවන් record කරලා බලන්න sentences grammatically හරිද මේ යන structure එකටද යන්නේ කියලා. Right? Next one. It is your turn to get to know about the places in your friend's town. ඉතින් දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දැනගන්න පුළුවන් ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ යාළුවගේ town ගැන නැත්නම් නගරේ නැත්නම් ගම ගැන. Right? So යාළුවට කතා කරලා අහන්න තැන් ටිකක් එයා දෙන උත්තර ටික ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් මාක් කරගන්න. එයා වැරදි නම් එයාට ඒක හරි ගස්සලා දෙන්න grammatical correct sentence එකකට. Right? So let's find out about some of the places. අපි බලමු. Excuse me, where is the nearest park? You can say it is just around the corner. Right? So, where is the nearest park? ළඟම park එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? මෙතන මේ හැරිච්ච ගම just around the corner. Okay? Excuse me, where is the nearest library? ළඟම තියෙන පුස්තකාලය කොහෙද? It is in front of the bank. Okay? It is in front of the bank. Bank ඉස්සරහා තමයි පුස්තකාලය තියෙන්නේ. Excuse me, where is the nearest supermarket? It is in between the pharmacy and restaurant. Okay, so where is the supermarket? It is in between the pharmacy and the restaurant. කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ supermarket එක? Pharmacy එක සහ restaurant එක මැද, right? So the same way you can ask someone, okay, you can ask your friend. You don't have to say excuse me, right? So you can ask him or her, right? So let's take for an example A. You can say, where is the bookstore? කොහෙද bookstore එක තියෙන්නේ? Okay? Or you can ask someone, let's take another question tag. Where can I buy a pair of boots? කොහෙන්ද මට boots pair එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්? Boots කියන්නේ සපත්තු. We did that when we were doing clothes, right? Boots කියන්නේ එහෙම උස සපත්තු කකුලට දාන්න, right? Where can I buy a pair of boots? කොහෙන්ද මම boots pair එකක් ගන්නෙ? Okay? So you can tell the different places, okay? Next one. Let's take a different tag, right? Is there a flower shop close by? මේ ළඟ පහත මල් කඩයක් තියෙනවද? Is there a flower shop close by? එකම විදියට excuse me කියලා අහන්න ඕනේ, right? මේ තමයි different question tags. Where is the bookstore? කොහෙද bookstore එක තියෙන්නේ? Where can I buy a pair of boots? කොහෙන්ද මම boots pair එකක් ගන්නෙ? Is there a flower shop close by? මේ ළඟ මල් කඩයක් තියෙනවද? Okay. Next one. Can I find a good salon in this town? මට මේ ටවුමේ හොඳ කොණ්ඩ කපන තැනක් සැලූන් එකක් කියලා අපි කියන්නේ සිංහලෙන් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්ද? Right? Can I find a good salon in this town? Right. So here are different question tags that you can use to ask directions. හරි? දැන් අතන තියෙන එකම එක use කරන්න ඕනේ. Excuse me, where is ඕනේ. You can use where is the bookstore? කෙටියෙන්. Or you can say, where can I buy a pair of boots? Is there a flower shop close by? Can I find a good salon in this town? So if you're new to that town, you can ask them, right? So same way you can say, oh yes, it is in between, it is next to, it is in front of, it is behind, it is across, it is on the corner of. Different places you can tell. So with that, we have come to the end of the lesson. Let's have a look at what our lesson was all about. So it was about places around the town. Okay, so we had a look at giving directions, okay, and explaining where different places were in your town, city or village. ඉතින් අද අපි lesson එකේ බැලුවේ අපේ නගරේ නැත්තම් ගමේ නැත්තම් ටවුමේ තියෙන එක තැන්, right? පුස්තකාලය, සැලූන් එක, කන තැන, bookshop එක, pharmacy එක, supermarket එක, cinema එක, බැංකුව, right? ඔය එක එක තැන් කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කොහොමද අපි උත්තර දෙන්නේ හරියට කියන එක තමයි අපි බැලුවේ. So with that we come to the end of the lesson, places around the town.